But no, let's take that back, roll that back. Whoa. First of all, the Lord has prepared for you a way for you to receive some additional money. This is just one way. I was just sitting here thinking about this YouTube video that I had just watched, and it said it was just talking about money, and it was just saying, you have to open yourself up to all the good opportunities that can come your way in regards to money. Like, yeah, you probably can't see it right now, but you just have to open yourself up to receiving the opportunities for more money to come into your life. And so that's what I'm doing. Like, I'm opening myself up to all good opportunities for money to come into my life. And this just happened to be a way. It might not be the most ideal way, but it's a way. And I just have to be open to all and other and many and an abundance of more good opportunities for money to flow into my life. It's crazy because one of the things that I've been like praying for is like a good man in my life and stuff like that. And I was thinking about something. A good man, I want to I want to be blessed with a good man in my life. That's a good way to say it. People will resonate with it. I want to be blessed with a good man in my life. And for one, I was thinking like, wow, it's kind of difficult for me. It's not difficult. Oh my God, I wish I could see all these cows. It's like some black cows, and it's like a little baby brown cow. Oh, some steaks. I know. That's not what I thought about when I saw those cows. I just thought they looked pretty. But yeah, I was just like, damn, it's like, honestly, it's like low-key, no cap, kind of difficult for me to manifest like a good man in my life. And it's a problem. And the reason why it's a problem is because of my mentality around men. Like, no, I don't think men are bad or stuff like that, but just like over the years, the just limited belief of like what type of men are out there and how I react to the men that just come into my life. Even if you have an experience with a man in your life, whether it's just a friend or somebody just saying hello, how do you feel about that? Like, are you just appreciative of it? And then you just go from appreciation to appreciation to appreciation, and then eventually you get the man. But you just got to go from appreciation to appreciation. Any moment that you have with a guy, even if it is even if you consider it a negative experience, you're still supposed to look at the bright side of it. You're still supposed to look at the good side of it, So if a guy's hitting me up in the DMs and he's saying, oh, you look good, even if I don't even like the guy or if I don't find the guy attractive or anything, it's like, wow, I'm appreciative of the fact that a guy admired the fact that he thought that I was beautiful. That's a good thing. I think I'm beautiful, and I'm just happy about the fact that he thinks I'm beautiful. It's quite frankly irrelevant what he thinks, but it's appreciative that I'm getting this type of feedback from men. Okay, so boom, that's appreciative. I took in that moment. And when people comment or say, or guys say positive things to you, you don't have to like the guy. You don't have to find the guy attractive or anything. The man could be a bum. It don't matter. You just have to be appreciative of the moment and the experience of the good experience that you're having with the guy. So, for example, this weekend I was out and I was at Dollar Tree. I love Dollar Tree. And I was at Dollar Tree, and this guy, he walked up to me and he was just like, oh, your smile is so beautiful, you have a boyfriend. And so, that was a good experience. Was the guy my type? No. But quite frankly, that's irrelevant. It's the fact that, oh my gosh, like, I am being, because of something that I asked for, I asked God to bless me for, he is opening up the doors for me to have more experiences with guys, and I'm supposed to appreciate those experiences, and those experiences will grow, evolve into bigger and better experiences with men that I will delight in, men that I will, like or whatever, until eventually you get to the one guy that you feel like, okay, I would love to be in a relationship with this guy. At the end of the day, you should not ever be getting into no type of relationship unless if you feel like, I would love to be in a relationship with this guy. you know. And it's just all about taking the small experiences and appreciating them. Because at the end of the day, if men is not coming in your life here and there, you need to take the ones that you can get and just to be appreciative of them. Write a journal. Put in your journal. Don't write no negative shit. Just write all positive shit. Not positive shit, but just write all positive stuff. Like, nothing negative. Keep all that negative shit out. You know, just talk about the positive stuff. And then I had an experience where, you know, somebody in my neighborhood, they were talking to me, you know, and they was asking, it was like a male, and he was just asking me about, you know, things around the neighborhood and stuff like that. And he spoke about his wife, and he spoke about, you know, kids. And for me, that is a good experience with a male. Why? Because first and foremost, you know, he spoke to me about the fact that he has a wife, that he has kids. That's appreciative on my end, because it's just like, oh wow, that's so great that, you know, there are men out here that still want to be married or gets married. I want to be married one day. It's good to be able to come into an experience with a person and that is in a marriage, or, you know, that's in a marriage, you know, or that has kids and that loves kids. And the crazy thing about it was, we was talking about schools and stuff. And so, I mean, the fact that, you know, he actually cares about, you know, what school his child goes to. And it's just like, wow, that's a type of man that I want in my life. A man that first and foremost wants to get married one day, and then for two, cares about his kids, you know. And so that's an appreciative moment. Is that my man? No. And I'm not going to take it and just like, oh, why would you send me a man that's married? That man wasn't sent to me for that reason. That man was sent to me for me to appreciate and for me to choose. Yes, I truly do desire a man that will love to be married and will love to have good relationship. Oh shit! What? Speaking of me, is 55 and they just on my fucking ass. But safe travels, good travels. So yeah, that's exactly what it is. And so you take each and every one of those experiences, you appreciate them. I also got another one. Me and one of my coworkers, we went out to lunch yesterday, and, you know, we're just sitting there eating or whatever, just regular, normal, nothing crazy is going on. And this man walks in. He had on a pink shirt, and he had some pink and white flowers, and he had a card, and he had a gift bag, and he sat it on the table or whatever, and you could tell that he was setting up a surprise for his girlfriend or whatever. He was setting up that surprise. I'm just kind of confused and why this person just passed me when the speed limit is 55 and I'm going 62. Like, we just passed the sheriff. Anyway, that's besides the point. But yeah, he set up like all of this stuff for his girlfriend, or, you know, whoever it was. Quite frankly, it's irrelevant who it was. It's just what my eyes are perceiving. And so from what I perceived from that experience was, wow, a man that is taking care of his woman, he's appreciating her, he's showing her, you know, he's being romantic, he's showing her affection. And you know what's so crazy? When I was like, oh my God, that is so nice. And in my head, and that's what you're supposed to do. You're supposed to appreciate those moments. Yes, it's not happening for you, but it's happening for somebody else. And even if something good is happening for somebody else, you're supposed to be genuinely happy for that person. And when you're genuinely happy for that person that's getting that good thing, good things come to you. That's how that shit works, bro. That's how it works. And so I was just like, wow, I really wish I could see her reaction or whatever, you know, when she walked in and saw it. But I didn't get to see her reaction because we had to leave to go back to work. But it's just like, it's such a beautiful gesture. And I took a picture of it because it was a beautiful thing. And it's crazy because it was another lady in there, and she took a picture of it, and she looked at me and she said, I'm gonna send this to my husband. And it's just like, I know that's right. Like, it's just like cute stuff like that. You just have to appreciate all the moments. Appreciate all the moments. Enjoy the ride. Enjoy the experience. Your life experiences is giving you more and more details on the things that you truly desire. Of course, I would love to have a man that is romantic and, you know, does things like that. Like, of course. So that's me continuing to add to my reservoir of the experience of what I would want in my next relationship. And I take it as that, and I continue on, and I continue on, and I continue continue on. You know, it's a journey. You know, don't try to rush this thing. The right person will come in at the right time. It's all is well. And if you're in a relationship, make sure that you are appreciating the sorry about that. If you're in a relationship, appreciate that person. Even if you're considering the relationship toxic, which you shouldn't be in a toxic relationship, but even if you are, it's just literally all about appreciating a person. If you give more appreciation, if you give more gratitude, leave it to a power higher than yourself to heal that relationship, to make that relationship better, or for that relationship to pass and for you to, you know, go into a new relationship. You know, whatever you want, it's all about your desire, you know. And that desire that you have, if it resonates with your spirit, it resonates with your soul, it resonates with God, and that will be your experience. Okay? I wish I had known this shit. Like, I would have had way less failed relationships in my life. But at the end of the day, it's not when you get it, it's as long as you get it. And yeah, I'm definitely posting this on YouTube. Because I really, really, truly, and I know I look crazy, but I know I need to stop saying it. See, it's just all about your thought process and your mentality. Like, I'm not a perfect person. You know, I have my ways about me, and that's just things that I am working on with inside of myself, working on with myself, and the information that, you know, I'm learning, I just want to tell people so they can have a better life. Like, at the end of the day, you have to praise good all day, every day. Praise good all day, every day. Do everything that you do through your entire life experience, from the moment that you wake up to the time that you go to sleep. You need to be praising God or praising good, which you're praising God through praising good things that He allows for you to experiences that happens in your life. And that's just truly what it is. That's just truly what it is. And I'm appreciative that I recorded this video. And I really hope and pray that it's greatly appreciated. Pussy so good. Okay, sorry. Long hair to my ass because it grows so fast. Good curls, 3 big grown naturally. Caramel color skin, glowing soft and smooth. If these people at work, oh, they probably is. Girl, I'm in the middle of nowhere. In the countryside. How many minutes were I got about 10 more minutes until I get to my destination. But yeah, I just want to hop on camera. I'm definitely gonna post this video. I know you can't really see half of my face, but you got some glimpses. Alright, well, and then it's another thing, beauty. When it comes to beauty, you have to admire beauty in everything, not just people, but places and things. And the more and more you become more aware of the beauty that surrounds you at all times, you will be able to embody that beauty for real. You know, if you see a beautiful woman, you don't have to tell her that you think that she's beautiful if you don't feel that comfortable. But in your mind, you can say, wow, that is a really beautiful woman. You know, or wow, she has a really nice body, or whatever. You can say the stuff in your mind, because at the end of the day, it only matters what you're thinking about it in your mind anyway. You don't have to say the shit out loud. You just have to think it inside of your mind, or not saying anything at all. Or whenever you're speaking negatively about anything, you are negatively created in your life. Whenever you're saying anything negative about anything, in person, any place, or anything, you are negatively creating in your life. Hold on, let me go over this thing. That poor possum. Okay. But yeah, whenever you're saying anything negative in your life, you are negatively creating, and you don't want to negatively create in your life. You want to positively create. You want good things to happen in your life. You want divine protection and safety. You want to look good. You want to have a well body. You want to have a body that you're happy of and that you're proud of. You want to fall in love with moving your body. You know, I always say that the God energy is moving energy. The God energy is a moving energy, because when you move your body, it just feels good, correct? When you speak, your words are confirmations of thoughts. Confirmations of manifestations, or confirmations of creations. That's what I call it. Your words are confirmation of, what did I just say? Your words are confirmation of creation. Your words are confirmation of creation. Your words are confirmation of creation. Remember that. The words that you speak are not so much the words that, and then that's also a part of it, but another thing that's a part of it is how you feel, how you truly feel. If something doesn't resonate with you, you have to get yourself to a good feeling place about it. If you look at a girl and you know that girl looks good, or you know she has a nice body, and the first thing that you do is you frown up your nose and she thinks she all day, you are negatively creating. Don't do that. You're fucking shit. Hold on. It's my turn right here. Don't do that. You are negatively creating in your life. Like, no. You're supposed to feel good. You're supposed to just appreciate people. You're supposed to appreciate things. You're supposed to appreciate yourself. When you find good in yourself, you think about it, you speak about it, you praise about it, you worship about it. Because at the end of the day, the more good that you put out. I was listening to this girl on YouTube. I don't remember her name, but one thing she said is, and I know I'm jumping around to like many subjects. I don't talk about beauty. I don't talk about money. But quite frankly, I'm talking about all the stuff that you want, and I'm trying to get you to get. Okay. One of the things she said is when you're trying to manifest anything in your life, but she was talking to more so pertaining, trying to become blessed with a significant other. But I really feel like this quote can go across the board for any and everything. Is you want to be so submerged, you want to be so focused and into God that person or that thing that you want or any type of desire that you have goes through him before it gets to you. Now, I'm going to help you to understand that a little bit better. What do you mean that you want to be so focused in God that you want it to go through him before it gets to you? Because what is God? God is good. That means that God is any good thing. That means that God is seen through people. God is seen through places. God is seen through things. God is seen through experiences. That means good is in all people, all places, all things, depending upon the way that you're looking at that particular thing. You can be able to look at it in a good way, or you can be able to look at it in a not so good way. See, not even acknowledging anything that's not good. That's why I say it not good instead of anything else. You have to learn how to reprogram your mind to think only good thoughts, speak only good things. I'm not perfect. This ain't gonna be perfect. But when you become aware that you're saying something in an inaccurate way, or you're saying something or thinking something or feeling something in a way that you know is not helping you in your life, and if anything is hindering you and it's not blessing you, then why are you thinking about it in that way? You know, I have so much like gratitude and appreciation for all experience in my life that I would probably at one point had considered not so good experiences. Past relationships, you know, me going through my surgery, any of that stuff, I could just see the good in it or the good that came about it. Anytime that things happen in your life that you feel like aren't so good, they are blessings in disguise, for real. Like they really, really are. And literally, the good is literally right on the flip side of it. It's like literally right on the flip side of it. But you just have to be able to stay in peace, stay in good, stay in God long enough to be able to see it. For example, for this particular experience that I'm doing right now, this was a contrasting experience. But I looked at it on the bright side because I'm just like, okay, well, I get to get out on the road a little bit and, you know, ride around. I like riding around and stuff. It's getting me more comfortable in the car. We're going to be traveling one day. Like, that's the way that you have to look at any and everything in your life. If you're not looking at things in your life in this way, your life can't be, and I ain't going to say it can't be good, because at the end of the day, some people, they are, how the fuck am I, oh, sorry. Lady, I can't even get in that fucking lane. Oh, sorry. See? I told you I'm not perfect. I am not perfect. But, you know, sometimes things just kind of treat you real quick. But, yeah, I'm not perfect. But I know and I truly believe that the more positive and the more good that you are in your life, the better things will work out for you. I really do believe that. Like, I really do believe that. And I believe that because I feel it, because I've seen it, I've experienced it, I've moved in it, I saw what can happen, I see what can happen in regards to experiences with people, experiences with places, and experiences with things. You have to be able to proclaim the good in all in order to live a good life. And that is all I have for you today. And I want to thank y'all for listening to me go on my little rampage. I would consider this my little rampage of appreciation. But yeah, this is completely raw and authentic. All right, well, I guess I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.